Well, smartphones, tablets, and laptops are popular holiday gifts. And Mike, you learned that scammers are looking at this tech transition from an old phone to a new one to actually get our personal information.
Yeah, I learned this is especially true for those looking to recycle their e-waste. A study by security software company McAfee found that nearly a quarter of all Ohioans do not wipe their data off before dropping their device to those recycling centers. 37% of them said they simply forgot. 22% wrongly assumed that the recycling center would wipe it for them, with 20% saying they didn't even think about removing their data. They didn't think it was necessary.
I caught up with Leslie as she was getting a new phone. We're not sharing her last name to better protect her personal information.
Pretty much just erase the old phone and then you'll be all set, okay?
It's her first upgrade in more than 10 years.
A little gift to yourself
Yes,
in the new year.
Yes.
And she told me she was a bit nervous about a decade's worth of data collected on her old device.
Everything that's in there, all my photos, all my, banking, credit card information and everything.
Since Leslie was trading in her phone, there wasn't much to worry about. The staff at this Verizon store did a factory reset for her.
I was assured they wiped it clean.
However, for those who choose to hold onto their outdated tech and recycle it on their own,
In that process, that information could fall into the wrong hands.
Just make sure that you are vigilant in making sure that you are clearing everything on your phone and hitting that factory reset.
a recent study by McAfee finds that data from nearly a quarter of all Ohioans could be left behind.
If it's easy to do, it's also easy to forget.
Verizon tech expert Jeff Q tells me consumers can encrypt their data, so it can only be read when a phone or tablet is unlocked.
Some phones now actually come with encryption abilities as well.
When it comes to keeping our personal information safe on our current devices, beef up those passwords.
I don't use the same password for everything, but, it's hard to remember it all.
Leslie is not alone. A Pew Research Center survey found 70% of Americans feel overwhelmed by the number of passwords they need to remember. That often prompts them to reuse passwords or write them down on paper.
I keep a book at home of all my passwords.
It's a practice security experts do not recommend. Yet 41% of people surveyed by Pew jot them down on paper.
Did you have that information with you now first to set that up?
Despite having her iPhone 6 wiped clean, Leslie isn't completely comfortable
I'm worried.
because she knows hackers are out there working around the clock to crack the code and get consumers' personal information.
It's scary. It's really scary. And I just kind of hope it never happens to me.
Despite the ongoing risk, Leslie is ready to tap into the power of her new tech.
Well, enjoy your new phone.
Okay, I will.
Welcome to 2025.
Okay.
Happy to have you.
Okay, thank you.
She was a good sport. Another surprising stat that I found, 46% of people use passwords that they know are less secure to make it easier for them to remember. You can use a password manager, which is a software program that prevents password fatigue by automatically generating, autofilling, and storing strong passwords for you.